This recipe is another one of my favorites in my normal life, so I thought I'd adjust it and make it suitable for dehydrating so you can take it with you on the trail. For this recipe, you will need 3/4 cup of dry lentils, 1.5 cups of uncooked rice, 1 zucchini, 1 eggplant, a large bunch of spinach. My supermarket actually ran out of spinach, so I'm just using the leaves of some bok choy. 4 teaspoons of garlic powder, 2 teaspoons of onion powder, 2 teaspoons of paprika, coconut milk powder, enough to make 2 cups, peanut butter powder or regular peanut butter, enough to make 1/2 cup, the juice of 1 lime, 1 teaspoon of sugar, and 1 tablespoon of fish sauce. Step 1. Thoroughly rinse your rice and cook it with 1.5 cups of water, either on the stovetop or in a rice cooker. Once cooked, set it aside. Step 2. Finely chop your zucchini and eggplant into thin, even slices, about 1/4 inch thick. Bring a pot of water to the boil and blanch your zucchini and eggplant for about 1 minute, and set aside. Step 3. Place your lentils in a pan with the lime juice, fish sauce, and sugar, and roughly 2 cups of water. Bring everything to the boil and let it simmer. The whole idea here is for the lentils to absorb the lime juice and the fish sauce as it cooks. Step 4. Now we're going to dehydrate each element separately and combine them at the end. So we're going to move on over to our dehydrator. Place in all your ingredients like the rice, lentils, zucchini, eggplant, and spinach. You can place some foil or silicone sheets down if the holes of your dehydrator are too big. Load up your trays and set your dehydrator going to about 70 degrees Celsius. The time will vary, but usually this process will take about 12 hours. Step 5. Keep rotating your trays every few hours. You know your food will be done as the vegetables will be able to snap in half and the rice and lentils will become quite hard. Now that all your ingredients are dehydrated, I've just sprawled them out into bowls on the bench, and it's time to package them up. This recipe serves 4, so you just have to divide each element into 4. Once you've got your 4 bags, you can start to add in the rest of the powdered ingredients. So in goes 1 teaspoon of garlic powder into each bag, 1/2 teaspoon of paprika into each bag, 1/2 teaspoon of onion powder into each bag, and your coconut milk. The coconut milk powder I have says 50 grams will make 2 cups, so I'm just going to put about 12.5 grams of powder into each bag. And finally, the peanut butter powder, so I'm going to put roughly 1 tablespoon into each bag. I got this from a New Zealand company called Nothing Naughty. They also now ship to Australia as well. Of course, you can bring along real peanut butter and just add it in as you're rehydrating, but peanut butter powder just makes it a little bit lighter in weight. As an option, you can bring along some actual peanuts and use them for garnish for a bit of crunch. You can now seal up your bags, whether you're putting them in Ziploc bags or vacuum sealing them. Don't forget to write the date on your packaging, and you can store these in the fridge or freezer until your next trip. Now I'm going to take you outside so we can see how to rehydrate this, but first, if you're enjoying this video, don't forget to hit the like button, as it really helps my channel to be seen by the YouTube gods, and do consider subscribing if you're also into hiking. To rehydrate, place your food in your cooking pot and place the water in your pot so that the water line just covers your food. Give everything a good mix through and cook it until the water begins to boil. Once the water is boiling, you can remove it from the heat and let it sit covered for around 10 minutes. I'll also point out that you can add 1/2 tablespoon of coconut oil here, just for a little bit of extra flavour. After 10 minutes, it's time to enjoy.